Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true.
Hey guys, September here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. I'm just going over my nails with some cuticle oil because I do not want these nails to stay on. I'd rather do the peel off method. Before we really get into the nails, I just would like to say subscribe. I just said that's so weird. I did. I need to work on talking. Now I'm going with the top coat, and I'm only going to go over the, I don't know what you want to call it, I'm just going to go over my nail bed with this top coat. And the oil and the top coat kind of separate from each other, so it's like it'll be so easy to just pop the nails off once I'm done. Please do not mind the way my other hand looks. That hand, I don't know, as much as I do my nails, you would think like that hand would be great all the time. No, it's not. It's just don't hate me for it. Now I'm gonna go over my pinky with some base coat. By the way, I'm using the Modelones base and top coat. I'm using an old top coat, but a new one from a kit I got. Also, I just want to say that I have a Modelones clear, and it is so freaking clear. But I tried to use isopropyl alcohol as a substitution, and it was rough. I tried to use the substitution that came with the kit, and it was very oily. So I don't know what to do about that. But anyway, I'm taking this thing that I got from my Burano kit, and I put some isopropyl alcohol in one end, and then on the top of another, I started my marble. I'm using 2 glow-in-the-darks from Burano, colors I think 3 and 8, and then I'm also using a red from a Modelones kit that I got, and a white from a Modelones kit. And I'm going to take my small dotting tool, and I'm just going to kind of swirl these together just to get the ombre that I'm going to pick up. The marble that I'm going to pick up. In the spatula side of my brush, I'm just going to scoop up some of that swirl that I made. As you can see, it's got some red, some blue, some white, some purple on it, and I'm just going to put that to the tip of the nail. But then I'm going to go in again for a different color angle, kind of just to get more color.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane.
I am using isopropyl alcohol as my solution, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pat this all around the tip. It really doesn't matter. I think marble looks better when it's not like a planned marble. It's not consistent in how it looks. You kind of just swirl everything together, plop it on, mush it around, and just see how it turns out. I think marble looks so much better that way. But I'm just going to be really smooth, really nice on how I push this around. I would like to say about these tips came with my Burano kit. They are very straight, so you're going to have to build your own apex, which is what I had to do. I had to build my own apex, and of course I'm not opposed to that. I just rather have some of those tips that come with a little bit of a curve in it, actually, because these tips are very straight.
Nothing like I remember, like spring is the winter and every day is like December. So bring out your coats, bring out your sweaters. There's no telling when this weather is gonna get better, cause I remember the moments when I was taught as a joke. Now they're giving me handshakes.
For starters, I would like to say Happy New Year. These are kind of like my Happy New Year nails because it's red, white, and blue. But I didn't want to be like so red, white, and blue where it's like I pledge allegiance to the flag. I don't want it to be that way because we all know this America and the world and everything that we live in is weird. But I would like to say that my New Year's resolution is to finally get monetized on YouTube. I've been in this dang gang for 3 years now. It was 3 years back in November. It marked 3 years in November, and I started YouTube either 2016 or 2017. I think it might have been 2017. It could have been 2016 actually. I don't know. But if it's 2016, oh my god, 4 years. But I finally hit 1K this year and I'm very excited about that. And so now I just got to focus on getting my hours up and being able to get monetized this year, which is my goal, because your girl's got some bills she needs to pay off, because I am in debt from this dang college, and I just really like to help my grandma out a lot and just get that paid for and done. Like, if that's the only thing I do this year is get my college tuition paid for, I'd be so happy. Like, that's the only thing I'm asking for. It's the only thing I'm asking for this year. So my New Year's resolution is to finally focus more on YouTube and get monetized, because this year will be a full year that I'm like consistent on YouTube, because I always stopped and finished and stopped and stopped and started and stopped and started. So this year I'm really just gonna go really hard, and that is my plan. My first semester in college, I want to say I was trying so hard to focus on YouTube and school, but once I would focus on school a lot, I would notice, oh my god, I have to post tomorrow, and it was just stressful. And then once I like focused on YouTube and got all videos, I'm like, oh my god, I have assignments due tonight. So I have to learn how to balance that. That's what I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna put 80% into YouTube and the other 20 into school. But I know that I'll do much better this semester. So now I'm just taking my brown from Moravon. Don't get on me for not being able to pronounce that, but this is the color that has actually come close to being like my nude for when I do ombres. And what you want to do when you get your bead is just want to fit it to your cuticle first, and then after getting the cuticle area all worked out, you want to slowly start to blend it upward, starting from like the most pigmented and then a little less pigmented and then like clear to the tip, where you're just getting full marble action. I'm gonna move on and do the same thing for the rest of these nails. I really loved how these nails turn out, and they are also, I was gonna say ombre, the other ombre. They are also glow in the dark, which I think is really cool. I love a glow in the dark set because it'll be dark and I'll look down and be like, oh, my nails are glowing, and that is kind of cute. I think these nails look better glowing than they do in the light, just saying. School. My first semester trying to balance YouTube and school was very hard. I noticed that when I focused on YouTube a lot, my watch time went up and my subscribers went up, but my grades went down. And then when I focused on school, my grades went up, but my watch time and my hours went down. So I need to learn how to really balance that. For my pinky nail, I went in with a different method. I applied a little thin layer and just formed the cuticle and then blended it up. And then after curing, I went in with a bigger bead, and it just helped form the apex, which I kind of like this method a lot better. Like my pinky nail is always my favorite nail.
Persevering for my team so they can acquire cream. Find out what the words pays off really mean. Breathing life to a dream. My peers wouldn't believe, but I'm running out of breath, or I forgot how to breathe. It's been colder than ever. Nothing like I remember. Like spring is the winter.
Now I'm just going to take the Modelones clear I was talking about earlier, and I'm just going to cap the whole nail with these nails. I want to say, how was your New Year? How was your Christmas? Do you have any New Year's resolutions? This is me using the isopropyl alcohol, and this worked a lot better than the sub solution that came with the kit, even though it was still very hard to move this around. I also tried to use base coat, which base coat normally always works, but this clear from Modelones Poly Nail Gel was not having it. The clear was not having it. So I'm glad that this is over with. I would also like to add that the soap solution that came with the kit that I got this clear from was very oily. Like, Now I'm just going to take my hand file and do some filing, some shaping. I only used my hand file, which is from Gershon. I love Gershon hand files. I wish I could buy multiple. Now I'm just going to apply some top coat. I am using the Modelones. I will link everything that I use down below. And I will also link everything that I usually use down below, just in case you want to get either or. Again, I do earn a small commission if you use my links. It's a very small commission, so don't think that like, oh my god, I'm just gonna pay big bucks if I buy this and I don't really want to use it. That's not the case. We don't get much from commission links. I just want to let you in on that secret, because I don't think I've actually heard anyone say it. So we don't really make much on commission links, but it's there to use if you want to use it. If not, you can go search it up. But I really like this top coat. I am a big fan of the top coat and base coat that comes from Modelones and Gershon. At the point of this top coat, I'm just going to put on a heart little crystal thing that I love. And then I do end up going over it with a newer Modelones top coat, just to really just bring out the pizzazz in every single nail so you can really see the marble. Here's what the nails look like glowing in the dark. I think this is really pretty.
Bring out your sweaters, there's no telling when this weather is gonna get better, cause I remember the moments when I was taught as a joke. Now they're giving me handshakes saying it was a joke, but I ain't joking around, I'm trying to give you all hope.
Now I'm going over my cuticles with my BNC cuticle oil. You guys know I live and love by these. You guys know I love this cuticle oil, so I will make sure to link this down below. I totally just spaced, but with that being said, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down. I said that so weird. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Stay tuned for my next video, and then in peace. Oh my god. You also get to see what these nails look like just me moving around, because the first video didn't really show the color. But again, bye. Love you.